Hi, my name is Rachel Moore from Butler Tecla High School, Liberty Township, Ohio. For my project, I shadowed Mrs. Walsh, an occupational therapist here in Lakota. Mrs. Walsh travels to several different schools in one day. So the very first school we met at was Cherokee Elementary School. We worked with a group of kids and did an activity involving us making Olaf snowmans out of socks. After this activity, we traveled over to Freedom Elementary School. Over there, we did what an OT would do in a regular day. We worked with one student at a time for 30 minutes. During the 30-minute period, we would work on what they would need most. One of the students we worked on is typing, and we went on websites and worked on his typing skills. After I was able to shadow her for a full day, I decided to interview Mrs. Walsh. During the interview, I thought it was important. One of the most important things that she mentioned is, as an occupational therapist, you must have flexibility in your schedule. As it was clear throughout the day that I shadowed her, it's not always going to be what you planned. There's always going to have to be a plan B or maybe even a plan C. This is because when you try to take students out of their classroom, they may be busy during that time. Also, if she has a student scheduled for the day and they happen to be absent, then she has to reschedule them for a later date and try to see if she can get another kid to come down. Another thing she talked about in her interview is that she has a certain amount of IEP hours that she must fulfill. During these hours, if she is absent due to a sickness, she cannot have a sub to fulfill these hours. So if she has to call in a sub, they can't do any OT work for the IEP. My reflection on these interview questions is I really thought that as an OT, it's something that you must have a passion for. It was clear that Mrs. Walsh really loved what she was doing, and it was shown through her kids. While she was working with her students, it was clear that she not only was doing it just because it was her job, but because she really wanted the student to be successful. Another thing I thought was you have to be very right brain dominant. In a job like this, you cannot be someone who goes plan by plan by plan. You have to be someone that can just go with the flow. In this job, I was really able to tell that Mrs. Walsh did this very well. After reviewing all of these things, I asked myself if I wanted to become an occupational therapist. In the future, I think it's something that I really would love. I love working with kids, and as I was shadowing, it was something that I really do think I would enjoy. I love science and health and think it would be a great combination of both. Hopefully in the future, I can shadow more people in college and get a little bit more taste of what occupational therapy is, but I'm really glad I did this project because it helped me see what this kind of job could be like. Thank you so much for reviewing this, and have a great day.